Dan Novak.
This is VOA News. Via remote, I'm Marissa Melton. A fuel leak disrupted NASA's second try at launching its moon rocket today. AP correspondent Julie Walker has the story.
The launch team ran into a liquid hydrogen leak while loading propellant into the core stage of the space rocket, according to NASA announcer Darrell Neal.
There were multiple troubleshooting efforts that were made to try to get the leak to stop and reseal the connection.
This issue with Artemis 1 is not the same as Monday's. After Tuesday, a new blackout period kicks in. Extensive fuel leak repairs could require the rocket be hauled off the pad and back into its hangar, possibly pushing the flight into October. I'm Julie Walker.
Officials on both sides of the U.S.-Mexico border are searching for more victims after at least 9 migrants died while attempting a hazardous crossing of the rain-swollen Rio Grande River near Eagle Pass, Texas. U.S. Customs and Border Protection said in a statement Saturday that it responded Thursday to a report of a large number of people crossing the Mexican border. The National Weather Service says water levels in the river jumped more than 2 feet in a single day, and the water was flowing 5 times faster than usual. CBP says U.S. officials recovered 6 bodies, while Mexican teams recovered 3 more. It says U.S. crews rescued 37 migrants from the river and detained 16 more, while Mexican officials took 39 migrants into custody. Officials say an unexploded shell detonated inside a school in southern Afghanistan Saturday, killing 4 children and injuring 3 others. Police in Helmand province said the explosion took place after children discovered an unexploded shell and brought it inside. This is VOA News. Deposed Sri Lankan President Gotabaya Rajapaksa is facing calls for his arrest after returning home from self-imposed exile under the protection of the government that took charge when he fled. Ukraine's largest nuclear plant has stopped supplying Ukrainian-held territories with electricity, this according to Kremlin-backed authorities on Saturday, as a team of inspectors from the UN nuclear watchdog continued their mission at the site. The Russians blame the Ukrainians for a shelling attack that caused the disruption. Over the past weeks, Ukraine and Russia have traded blame over shelling at and near the Zaporizhzhia nuclear plant, while also accusing each other of attempts to derail the visit from UN experts. Those experts arrived at the plant on Thursday. The International Atomic Energy Agency's mission is meant to help secure the site. Iran has equipped 51 of its cities and towns with civil defense systems to thwart any possible foreign attack. This, according to a senior defense official on Saturday, amid an escalation of tensions with Israel and the United States. The civil defense equipment enables Iran's armed forces to identify and monitor threats by using round-the-clock software, according to the type of the threat and the risk. That's what a deputy defense minister was quoted as saying by Iranian media. Britain's soon beginning the next phase of COVID-19 vaccinations. AP correspondent Charles de Ledesma has that story.
The full COVID-19 vaccination campaign is getting underway in the coming weeks after experts authorized booster shots made by Pfizer and Moderna that have been modified to target both the original virus and the widely circulating Omicron variant. The Medicines and Healthcare Products Regulatory Agency says it had approved the Pfizer vaccine for using in people aged 12 and over after finding it was both safe and effective. The agency had authorized the Moderna vaccine last month. The government will offer the vaccine to everyone aged 50 and over, as well as frontline healthcare workers and other groups considered to be at risk of serious illness. Charles de Ledesma, London.
Chileans prepare to head to the polls on Sunday to vote on whether or not to accept a new constitution to replace the one that's been in use since the dictatorship of Augusto Pinochet. The 2 constitutions vary dramatically, and Pope Francis on Saturday dissolved the leadership of the Knights of Malta, the global Catholic religious order and humanitarian group. He installed a provisional government ahead of the election of a new Grand Master for the Knights of Malta. You can find more on this and all the stories we're covering at our website, voanews.com. Via remote, I'm Marissa Melton. This is